live public for everybody to watch this video. Let's go ahead and make sure. All right, bet. Yeah, this is public. Let me just edit the title. Today is 11, 18. It is 11, 18, 20. On this regime. Live stream trade. Writing. There you go. And what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna make sure I share this link to the community. And then I'm going to go get my tea, right? And then we're gonna go right into this live stream. The 6:30 live stream. Let me make sure we're live. Live trading chat. We are live. 6:30 a.m. East. Pre-New York sesh. All right. Also, yeah. So we are live right now. I will be right back. I'm going to get my tea. Be back in 1 minute. All right. All right, I'm back, guys. I got my ginger turmeric tea. Um, yeah, I mean, if you guys are in the community, Crowbar did a shout out last night. Bitcoin is through the roof, guys. Yeah, Bitcoin's at 18K right now, guys. Crazy. I predicted Bitcoin to be at 16,000 by the end of the year, and Bitcoin's at 18,000 right now. exceeding my expectations. Exceeding my expectations by a lot. Wow, that is crazy, Crowbar. Honestly, crazy. Bitcoin's at 18,000. So let's go ahead into the Forex Factory and see what is going on, right? I mean, what do we got going on today that BTC is through the freaking roof? And what I'm looking at, guys, right now is we don't really have much. I mean, we have the CPI um, forecast for the Canadian dollar, and then later tonight, oh, we're gonna have some interesting stuff at around 7:30 for the Australian dollar. Um, yeah, we're gonna have some interesting stuff with the employment change and the unemployment rates. So that'll be interesting tonight around um, Sydney session, heading into the Japan session. So yeah, that's great. Let's see what else we got going on. Ooh, yeah, Thursday is gonna be a very interesting day. We have unemployment claims for the U.S. dollar. We had the manufacturing index for the U.S. dollar, and we have another red flag for the Canadian, the non-farm employment change. We have even more orange folded USD news. We got the CB leading index. But we have some interesting stuff on the euro. The president speaks. And then Friday looks like another all right day. I mean, we just pretty much have some GBP retail sales and some retail sales on Canadian. So Thursday and Friday should be a bit better than today, right? Today doesn't look that great. I mean, maybe the Canadian and the Australian will pull some volume into this markets. Well, definitely the Australian later, but for right now, guys, I mean, it doesn't look like we're gonna see much volume or much, much volume today. Today looks like an easy, normal trading day for Wednesday. But Thursday is going to be interesting. So I may be going live tomorrow and Friday. We will see. If I do go live, the community will be notified first, right? And then you guys will turn on your push notifications for YouTube, and you guys will see if I go live tomorrow or Friday. We are going to have a very, very interesting week on Monday. Monday is going to be extremely interesting for the Euro. Um, but let's not get too much into next week, right? We'll get into next week on. We'll talk about that on Friday, and we'll talk about that over the weekend. Anyways, guys, yeah. So today looks pretty slow. Now let's go ahead into the markets, right? Let's look at BTC first, right? Oh my goodness, OMG! Now, if you guys follow me on YouTube, talking about Bitcoin, guys, Bitcoin, guys, I talked about Bitcoin $10,000 support a few months ago, maybe about 4 or 5 months ago. I was talking about Bitcoin at $10,000 support level. Now, guess what, guys? Guess what? If you guys are listening to me about 4 or 5 months ago, you guys could have bought BTC at $10,000 because now Bitcoin's at 8 grand. I mean, $18,000. So if you bought a whole Bitcoin when I was bullish on it, you guys would be up 8 grand right now. Um, so for those of you who actually bought Bitcoin back then, when I was talking about Bitcoin around $10,000, please hit that like button on this video, right? And if for those of you who didn't get it, it's all right. Don't FOMO. We do have another chance. At Bitcoin, I do believe Bitcoin's gonna retrace a little bit. Um, so please hit that subscribe button to get notified on when we're looking to buy, to buy Bitcoin again, right? Obviously, I'm not gonna be buying Bitcoin all the way up here at 18,000. My end of the year prediction for Bitcoin, guys, was 16 grand, and we blew past that by $2,000+. So Bitcoin's at 18,100 right now. We did hit a high of around 18,500, and shit, guys. I mean, There's nothing else to say, guys. There's really nothing else to say. Um, I called Bitcoin bullish at 10K, and there you guys go. There you guys have it. I mean, what I think is Bitcoin could probably retrace back to this breakout level, right? So we can look for Bitcoin to retrace back to this breakout level, right? Around a $12,000, $13,000 area. So I will go ahead and mark that up with a nice line here, right? A nice horizontal. Yeah. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna mark that up with a horizontal, because this is a range, right? We have the past resistance and past support, and this can be the new support and the new resistance, right? If you guys know about the SNR flip, we teach that in the community. So these are just the levels we're looking at on Bitcoin right now. Bitcoin's at 18K, but we do expect Bitcoin to pull back to around the 12, 13K area, and that's where we look to get some nice, some more nice buys in on Bitcoin. But that's it for Bitcoin, guys. You guys know I'm always bullish on Bitcoin. Um, I've been holding Bitcoin since I was in middle school, guys. About 10 years ago, right? Maybe about 10 years ago. And yeah, guys. Ever since Bitcoin reached $10,000 again in September, even in July, I was bullish, right? I said, guys, Bitcoin's at 10K again, and we broke past 10K with a nice impulse move right here, right? We broke past 10K with a nice impulse move, and then we came back down to the support. Yeah, Bitcoin was very, very bullish around this time. This is when I was probably doing the videos on Bitcoin, right around here and right around here. I talked about Bitcoin around these areas. Now, guess what, guys? Bitcoin's all the way at $18,000 in the money right now. Money. So please hit that like button if you guys bought Bitcoin back then. And we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on in this trading session, right? I don't think we're even gonna catch any trades today, but we are gonna be patient. We are gonna stay disciplined, and we're gonna just talk about the trading plan for the coming weeks, and possibly even this week, right? We're gonna have some movement tomorrow and Friday, and possibly even tonight. So let's go into the Nas 100, and as I do that, let me take a sip of this tea. Ooh, that tea's fire. I put a little squeeze of lemon in there. That lemon really hits you in the morning, especially when you have warm water in the morning. It really starts up your whole system with a squeeze of lemon or lime. And I got some ginger turmeric in there. The turmeric for that vitamin C, ginger to help the stomach out. And there you guys go. You guys got the health tips for every morning. So besides that, guys, we are looking at the Nasdaq, right? So let's take a nice look at this. Um, we do have um, we do have heavy resistance, right? If you guys look to the left, we have heavy resistance all around this area. So we have nice sellers here, nice sellers here, nice sellers here. So it is expected right here that Nasdaq pushes down a little bit more, um, right to where Fibonacci retracement areas. We have the 30% retracement area, we have the 50% retracement area, and we have the 61% retracement area. Okay, so that's kind of what we're looking for on the Nasdaq. Um, you know, um, if you guys, actually, I didn't put that on YouTube. That was just for the community. But if you guys want to get weekly analysis and weekly reviews, I send them out to our community. You can find the link in the description of this video. Um, I will put that up right after I finish the live stream. And yeah, I do weekly reviews and weekly analysis on a couple markets. I mainly focus on the Nasdaq myself, but other community members like to focus on other markets. Crowbar she loves the tech stock, so she loves Tesla, she loves Apple, and she'll talk about that a few. We got Taylor Trader who loves SPX 500. Oh, and shout out to Boundless Trader Vinny. right? He loves forex, right? From what I know, he loves trading that Euro USD. He loves looking at that GBP JPY. So those are markets uh, that some of the community members like to trade. But me, Boundless Trader Dino, I am very focused on Nasdaq, and I do take a look at SPX 500. Oh, and I'm very focused on Bitcoin, by the way, guys. I've been in Bitcoin since middle school, before I was even trading equities or stocks. Um, Guys, I was trading Bitcoin, believe it or not. So yeah, guys, that's it for me with that. Um, so for those of you guys just tuning in right now, we're just doing a quick. I'm gonna just do a quick recap of what we're looking at, right, within the Nasdaq. So here, guys, within the Nasdaq, we have three zones, right, and we're gonna go back to the H4 because this is the pullback that we're looking at on the H4, or actually it might be a daily pullback. Yeah, it's a daily pullback. So we're probably gonna get the full pullback today, and then tomorrow or Friday we can start to see them move back up or start to see some wicks, some doji bars, and then definitely I believe by next week Monday we are going to get a full move up to the upside, um, from around here, breaking this resistance level, right? Using that as support and going up for all time highs. I can definitely see this happening by Monday. This could start happening tomorrow, Thursday, or Friday, but it's not guaranteed, right? For this week, we could just keep pushing down towards the fib levels and just give us some doji bars and pretty much rest here for the week. But we did have a pretty small week this week. So I mean, it is probable we can continue to have a small week, and then next week could be an even better week and even more volatile week. We could start to see some more volatility Thursday and Friday, but I wouldn't get too excited about that. I would honestly wait for Monday, where we do have some nice news coming out on Monday that should be pushing this market into breaking this major resistance areas. So yeah, guys, these are just the Fibonacci retracement zones that we have on the daily chart that the market's already pulling back to. So that's that. Let's go back into the 30-minute and get a closer look. So yeah, so just a quick little recap. We have the 38% retracement zone, we have the 50% retracement zone, and we have the 61% retracement zone. As you guys can see, last night, around London, right, around 2 a.m., 3 a.m., we pulled back to 11,930, 11,920. Um, it was a little short, meaning that we didn't quite come fully down to at least the 38, right? And so yeah, so I do expect more of a down move coming on the Nasdaq today. So I guess, guys, not even I guess, but I believe if we actually break this support area here, we can be looking for shorts on the Nasdaq. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna draw up the mini support and mini resistance that we have going on. So we do have some mini support here, right? Um, and then we do have a bunch of resistance. And if you guys look to the left, we have a bunch of resistance here, right? A bunch of resistance here, 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 a bunch of resistance here. And what I mean by resistance, guys, is I mean sellers. So there are a lot of sellers in these areas right here, right? A lot of sellers here, 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 a lot of sellers here. So I don't really expect to break out of this seller momentum until we get some more volatility, right? We need some volatility, some volume. We need some institutional commitment and money to be able to break out of this seller scenario and continue bullish, right? So today, guys, I don't see any volume on the market. So today, I am expecting the market to push down lower, and especially because we didn't what's the word? We didn't come fully down to these fib levels. I do expect the market to push down lower. So I'm gonna show you guys the minor, we actually have a lot. We have a minor support, and we have a bigger resistance here, right? You can even extend this resistance all the way to around here. right? It's a pretty wide resistance. But for the current 30-minute, the 30-minute range that we're playing in, this is the resistance that we have. So what I am expecting for today, especially because I do expect Nasdaq to pull back lower to these Fibonacci zones, I am expecting the market to pull down. Now, once we break this support level, right around 11,980, so once we get a break below here, that's when you could look for a nice short, guys. You can get in a nice sell position down here, and look at this clear traffic, right? We have clear traffic, and you could be taking profits all the way at a lot 11,930. So we can be taking 50 pips, guys. This is 50 pips, right? And even if you guys were are you guys even if you guys were taking a risk or um pretty much looking for the Fibonacci zones to play out, you could take it for more than 50 pips and even get maybe 90 pips out of this, out of the 38% retracement zone. You can get 90 pips out of this move, getting a sell entry from right around 11,980. Once we break this support, we're going to have a clean 50 pip target, right, to 11,930. And then and then if you guys want to take it to the 38% retracement zone, you guys will have about 90 pips in profit. If you guys want to take it to the 11,830 zone, you guys can have 150 pips in profit. And even if you guys want to take it to the 11,792, you guys can have 200 pips in profit. So here, guys, we got 200 pips in profit. This is about 150 pips in profit. This is about 90 pips in profit. And right up here is about 50 pips in profit. Uh, so these are the moves that we're looking for on the Nasdaq, right? So once we break this support, and if we do break this support today, we are and we will expect the Nasdaq to continue pushing down into some nice target areas, right? Um, so that's pretty much it for the Nasdaq, guys. I do think today's going to be a pretty much easy day, meaning that we're not going to have too much volatility. It's going to be pretty normal, pretty relaxed, pretty slow, and yeah, guys, just look out for this support level to be broken. And if we break this resistance, guys, um, you guys could say that we could continue up, right? But don't get too excited about this market continuing up to the upside just today, just because we don't have too much volume indicating that this market wants to push up higher. So even if we do, you know, wick up past this resistance zone, we do have more resistance here. We do have more sellers here and more sellers here, right? Um, so don't get too excited today about the buying. I'd say we do have to wait for a pullback down to the Fibonacci zones before we can get a clean straight buy to the upside. So that's what I'm looking for in the Nasdaq, right? So just keep in mind this current support and resistance level we have marked up, and I do have that drawn out by these yellow rectangles, right? These yellow rectangles indicate the support and resistance zone. And before I move on to the next chart for today, I am just gonna make sure I give you guys a text of these Fibonacci areas, right? So here we have the 38% fib. Here we have the 50% fib. Then here we have the 61% fib. So this is precisely where we're looking for Nasdaq to pull back to before we get a cleaner, higher probability trade setup to go long, right? So that's simply what I'm looking for, guys. Um, we do have a minor support and resistance, right? If we break support right here, we can expect this market to go down even more. We have clean traffic here, and it's looking like a nice 50 pips to here, 90 pips to here, 150 to pips to here, and 200 pips to here. Whatever risk or whatever trade setup you're looking for, guys, this is it. I'm showing you guys multiple possibilities that can happen. If we do break above this resistance at an upside, um, I don't even think we have a good buying trade right now. until we break above around 12,100, and not even break until we close. So until we see a candle close above 12,100, then we can be nice and bullish on the buy side. But for right now, guys, we have a lot of sellers in this area, and the only nice, clean setup I see in the Nasdaq is some sells once we break the support area. So, yep, that's what we're looking for in the Nasdaq, guys. And let's move on to the next market, which is SPX 500. So, it's not too different, right? If you guys look around here at what we got going on yesterday, I did a review just for the community. So if you guys want to have, get these weekly reviews and analysis and, in-depth detail about what I am talking about um, on these markets and what the plan is moving forward, please hit that link in the subscription, and I will be posting that after this live is over. And come join the community, guys. Um, we do VIP analysis and weekly reviews, and I do want to start doing some nice teachings, stuff about math, right? How to calculate stop losses and how to calculate risk, how to properly use the Fibonacci levels. So I do have some things in mind that I do want to push and get more out for the community. So just got to add coals to the fire, right? The community, guys, is a great place to learn. It's a great place to get exclusive information that you guys won't find on YouTube, right? On YouTube, guys, you guys almost get the crumbs, right? Um, Not to put it like that, like you guys get the crumbs, but you guys are pretty much just getting, almost like the basic general information that I want the public to know and I want to put out there for the public, right? But really, the more in-depth, detailed videos come out within the community. So hit that link in the description and join the community if you guys really want to get the meat, right? If you guys don't want to get the crumbs, right? You don't want to get the crumbs falling from the plate, right? You guys want to sit down at the dinner table and eat with us, right? So if you guys want to sit down at the dinner table and eat with us, join the community, right? Be a part of a community, make a difference, right? Help teach, and that's what we're here to do, guys. So let's see what happened during London. So during London, guys, we popped back down to the support area, right? If you guys can see, this yellow rectangle is all support. This whole area is serving as support, and I am expecting SPX to fall anywhere in between this area and then continue back up. So what we did see during London session is we did dip, and basically we just nicked the support. We touched it, we touched the support, and then we bounced off of it. But if you guys look to the left, right, we do have resistance here, we have resistance here, and we have resistance here. So I wouldn't get too excited about SPX buying until we close above 3680, right? So until we get a close above 3680, right, then we can be more bullish about buying this. So for right now, guys, watch out for sellers to come in and just take note of the support area. It is a very wide support from around 3,500 to 3,600, so it's around 100 pips. Um, it's a very wide support, but it's a very clean, notable area of support. So that's pretty much it for SPX 500, guys. If you guys know how to read a chart, you guys can pretty much see what's going on. Um, I know I don't have no text here indicating what's going on. Um, but you guys are gonna have to get that within the community, right? So let's move on to gold, right? Let's move on to gold now. So now we're looking at gold. Ooh, look at these levels, guys. Nice, nice. I drew these. I did an analysis on gold yesterday. I drew up these support and resistance levels. So right here, guys, in the middle, we had a minor support that we formed, right? If you guys look to the left, you guys seen we had some wicks here. We had some wicks here, and we tried bouncing off this area about 4 or 5 times. Multiple times we tried bouncing off this area, making it a notable small minor support area. And I did say, guys, we are gonna have to wait and see for candles to close. We got some nice volume here on gold. We're gonna have to wait and see for candles to close to see if we want to hold the support. Right? We were getting some wicks again, but we did want to see some other candles close, And as you guys can see, in the next candle, after getting this wick, the next candle actually closed right at the low of the wick. So right there, guys, that was indicating that this market wants to push down even more. And there you guys have it, guys. So from here around 1876, market pushed down another $10. So another 100 pips pretty much. So that was very interesting on gold. But guess what, guys? We pushed down right to the next support area. So right here, guys, we have a nice support area on gold, and we are pushing and we are pretty much wicking off here. So what we are going to want to see is we're going to want to see how this 30-minute closes and the following 30-minute closes. If the following 30-minute closes bearish again, we can possibly push down lower and break this support, guys. So we are gonna have to see how gold closes. If gold closes with some nice wicks and we have like a bullish support here around support, we are gonna bounce up to the next SNR level. Right, previous support is now gonna serve as a new resistance around 1875, and then we're gonna see a little bit of a struggling right here. Right, if we bounce off this support. And then if we bounce off the support and break this minor resistance, right, we are going to push up to the next resistance area around the 1885s. So that's the certain scenarios we have on gold. We just have to wait to see how these levels are going to play out, right? So, it's all about staying patient, guys, and being disciplined. If you are patient and if you are disciplined in trading, you will be consistent. And if you are consistent and if you are disciplined and you are patient in trading, you will be successful. All right, guys. Congratulations, guys, because you guys are doing great, right? You guys are doing very, very great, especially those of you guys who are tuning into these live streams, and especially my community, right? My family within the community. We are doing very, very great, and we are patient, we are disciplined, and we stay consistent, right? That comes with consistency. So within that, guys, we are successful. And if you guys want to get the meat of this information, if you guys want to eat at the dinner table with us, come join the community, guys, because YouTube is just for the general population, right? YouTube is just in general information. So with that being said, guys, let's move on to the next two charts that we have going on, and then that'll be it for the live stream. Like I said, guys, I don't think I'm gonna be taking. Actually, I don't. I'm not gonna be taking any trades for the New York session today or the pre-New York session. I just want to go over. I just wanted to go over some charts with you guys live for the pre-New York session. We did go over Forex Factory news. We talked about what we can expect. We got some nice news coming out tomorrow and Friday. And we do have some even better news coming out on Monday to look out for. So here, guys, we're looking at GBP JPY, and look at this, guys. I mean, we're still shit. We're still playing within this range, right? We don't have we don't have much going on GBP JPY until we break out of this range. So if you guys just want a quick little recap of, just a little quick recap of what we talked about during that analysis for the community. I'll give you guys just a hint or just a little gist of it. So we marked out these levels. We have a major resistance level, we have a major support level, and then we have a minor resistance level here that will possibly turn into support if we break above this area. So these are the areas that we're looking at on GBP JPY, and you guys can see that we're ranging, right? We're ranging and consolidating with this major support and minor resistance area. So what I'm looking for, guys, to make any trade setups viable on GBP JPY is I am looking for a clean breakout and close below the support, and then we can take a nice 100 pip move down to the next area here, right? So that's what we're looking for on the sell side for GBP JPY if and when we break this support out of this ranging. The next scenario we're looking for, guys, out of this ranging is if we break above this resistance area, and then we can get a nice clean 100 pip move to the next resistance area, right? So we have 100 pips, guys, on the buying side, and we have 100 pips on the selling side. So these are two probable scenarios we have playing out on GBP JPY, but we do have to break out this range either to the downside, right, or either to the upside. So these are the two possible areas we have playing out on GBP Both of these are a valid 100 pip scenarios. I think these are both great trade setups, but we do have to stay patient and wait and stay disciplined, right? Don't take any trades until we have a great trade setup. Don't waste your if you guys, bro, guys, you guys want to be consistent, focus on taking just one or two trades a day, and that's it, right? Just maybe just one trade a day, and that's it. So don't waste your one trade on a bad trade setup. So be disciplined, guys. Stay patient and wait for a great trade setup to happen. So what I mean by a great trade setup on this chart is we want to wait for us to break out of this range, right? So we want to get that impulse move and break out of this range and take a nice buy somewhere around here and then catch the 100 pips. Or if we go to the south side, wait for the impulse move here and then catch a buy on right here and then take the 100 pips going down that way. So we got to stay patient. We have to be disciplined, and then consistency will come, guys. The success will come, right? It's all already here. It's all already here, guys. It's all about you. It's all about staying patient. It's all about being disciplined. So I can't stress it enough, guys. So let's be patient and let's wait for us to get out of this ranging scenario on GBP JPY. So now let's move on to USD CAD, and USD CAD almost has the same scenario, right? We are playing within a big range here, guys, a big huge range within the daily. But let's zoom in to the 1 hour and see that we do have minor support and minor resistance here on USD CAD. Now, even if we break, uh, I mean, we're gonna have to see some volume, right? Um, we're gonna have some nice volume tomorrow. So tomorrow could be a nice sell off, right, on USD CAD to the downside, right? If you guys look to the left, it's not that clean. But the only way that we can break that I can say we can break this support and move cleanly down to the downside is if we have nice volume. And it looks like we're gonna have some volume coming in tomorrow and Friday and Monday. So we're gonna see, guys. So especially, guys, for this 1 hour, we have 47 minutes left on this 1 hour, guys. If this 1 hour closes right around here, right around the low of the previous two candles, it's pretty much indicating that this market is going to push even lower. But we do have to see and we do have to wait to see if this 1 hour will close right around these lows. So if this 1 hour closes around this low and push down more, right, within this 1 hour candle, then we can expect the market to push down more. But we do want to see volume to even get a greater possibility of this market pushing down. Um, if we do decide to bounce up here, because as you guys can see, we are at a support area. So if we do decide to bounce up here, we do have some nice. We do want to pass. We do want to break above that 1.309 area to get a nice to get maybe about 20 pips, 20 to 40 pips to the upside, right? To the next resistance area. So we're just gonna need more information, guys, right? We're gonna need more information on this chart. If this 1 hour closed bullish, meaning we form a higher low, meaning we don't go to this low and we make a higher low, and then if we close above this candle, right? So if we make a higher high and a higher low within this 1 hour, it is possible and an indication that this market is going to continue up to the next resistance area. Um, so that's what we're going to be looking out for in USD CAD. We have those two scenarios playing out. All we have to do, guys, is stay patient and wait to see how these candles close. And that's it, guys, for this live session, right? This wasn't too much of a long live session, right? Maybe about 45, 40 minutes, 35 minutes. I just wanted to do a quick recap of the analysis that was just for the community. We did go way more in depth in the community, but I just wanted to do a quick recap for you guys out on YouTube to just see what we have going on and what we have planned out for the week, right? And next week. So that's it, guys, for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Shalom Wadu, peace and love, and catch me in the next video.